Here is a major empath warning. This is something that is often overlooked, undermined, not talked about enough, even amongst the empowered or conscious empaths. We attract the narcissist. That's just the way it is. Why do we attract the narcissist? Because we are a source of light, a source of goodness, a source of inspiration, we are a fuel. We provide the narcissist with their supply, narcissist supply. We are perfect for that. And if you are an empowered empath, one of two things will happen with the narcissist. They will avoid you out of fear that you are conscious and aware. They know you know their game. They know that you see them. But the really bold, slimy, sneaky, cunning empath will view you as a challenge. They want to suck your soul dry. The bigger the challenge, the bigger the reward, the bigger the trophy. As an empowered empath, you are the ultimate consummate trophy. So what will they do to gain your favor and your trust and reel you in and hook you in, get their claws into your psyche and your soul? They will pretend to be an empath like you, inviting trust, inviting connection, inviting a level of relatability. And by you thinking that they are an empath like you will be inclined to trust them and open up and share as more of your personal stories. They will share their stories of victimhood. Oh, this is what happened to me. My ex-boyfriend, my ex-girlfriend, my ex-boss was a narcissist, and oh, woe is me. I'm just like you. I feel the pain. And of course, the empath will want to share that empathy and help. Maybe even fix, which as an empath, you should never fix anybody, let alone the narcissist. But they will draw you in because you believe they are like you. And as they pretend to be the empath, it's the same strategy, love bombing. Their objective is to make you trust them, fall in love with them, believe them, open up to them. And that is their fuel and that is their power. And once they get their claws into your psyche, into your soul, it may well be too late. You will suffer. So the objective of an empath is to not suffer, is to preemptively be aware, to identify the narcissist before they get their claws into your soul. Prevention is better than healing and recovery. So now the question is, how can you identify the empath, who is the narcissist rather, who is pretending to be the empath? Well, initially, you can't. That's the bad news. However, what you need to be aware of is in every single relationship moving forward, assume, unfortunately, this is sad, I'm a romantic and I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but unfortunately, every new relationship that I enter, I establish boundaries from minute one, and I'm aware and I'm observing, analyzing, breaking down the character traits of this person, listening to every word acutely. We already know this, we already do this naturally, but now we have to be very intentional and observe the patterns of behavior and notice the little nuances. Oh, that did not feel right, but they're an empath. Ah, it's okay, they're an empath like me. They're a victim. Love bombing is what they are going to do. Oh, you're my soulmate. Look how perfectly we fit together. I've never felt this before. I'm so attracted to you. And you're going to buy it. You're going to believe it. But if you establish clear, defined boundaries from minute one, gauge the response to those boundaries, and if they're really cunning, they will navigate that boundary with perfection like the empath. Oh, that makes perfect sense. I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. But here's the giveaway. They can't help but do it again. It might take a day, it might take a week, it might take a month, but they will violate your boundaries and they will revert to being who they are. They can only wear the mask for so long. So with the narcissist, be very patient in every relationship. Be very patient and careful as you enter into the relationship and establish trust. In being patient, start to really pay attention to the patterns of their words, the patterns of their choices, the patterns of their behavior, the patterns of their responses. And I promise you, they will give away that they are a narcissist. But if you haven't allowed them in, if you haven't shared too much of you, you will still be protected from their claws. Remember, some narcissists will pretend to be like you, a kind, caring, nurturing, understanding, patient, forgiving person who too, like you, has been wounded. And again, a reminder, it's just another form of love bombing. Be aware of the narcissist that pretends to be like you, an empath, the consummate, the metaphorical wolf in sheep's clothing. Now you know. Do let me know in the comments if you too have experienced the narcissist pretending to be an empath. Share so that for the benefit of the community, what did you do? How did you identify it? What was the solution that worked for you? My mission, my objective is to empower and inspire empaths to be aware, to be conscious, and minimize the pain and suffering that the narcissist inflicts on the world. We are the light. I take it upon myself with this painful gift to empower others, and I think that as empaths, I hope you will join me in this mission, in this cause, in being supportive and understanding about other empaths and sharing your best practices so that no other empath needs to suffer. We are not alone.